Right guys, we're back with Series 2 of the Premier League predictions for Game Week 1. Now we've got to speak about last year. Series 1, Thog Dad won it. He beat the guest and me. And you know what, Dad?
Yeah.
I've got you a little surprise.
Oh no.
A little treat because you've won, okay? You ready for
Go
this?
on, what is it?
It's a trophy.
Oh, you shouldn't have this.
No, it's fine, Thog Dad. You know what?
That's so sweet.
Actually, no, it's not yours.
Bloody. What have you just done?
On to Series 2.
Tell you what, he's just smashed my trophy. Now you've got to smash the like button. 12,000 likes.
Ooh, for the Series 2 opener. Let's get 12k, boys. Subscribe and get notifications on so you never miss an episode of Series 2.
And the first game is Alexandra Mitrovic against Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, otherwise known as newly promoted Fulham.
That's the one.
Against Arsenal. Now, Arsenal were 8th last season, which is their worst season in 25 years. What's going to happen here, Theo?
I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how Fulham do in the Premier League. They've got Scott Parker as the gaffer. As a manager, this will be his Premier League debut, and against Arsenal. And if you don't remember, as a player, he spent 2 years at Tottenham, a lot of years at Fulham as well. They're going to want to beat Arsenal. However, it's not going to be easy. You've got Aubameyang, who's on fire. You know, they've just won the Community Shield and the FA Cup.
Now, Fulham have lost the last 10 London derbies in the Premier League. But Arsenal were not an away side last season. They only won 4.
Yeah, but how much of an away game will this feel like? Fulham, it's local to them. It's London. It's not too much of a scary place. They don't really have to travel. So I think Arsenal will come away with the win here. Aubameyang's going to score 2 with a Saka assist from somewhere. 3-1. And the goal for Fulham will definitely be that man, Mitro.
That's a good shout. Now, I'm looking forward to seeing Gabriel make his debut for Arsenal. Overall, I'm thinking Fulham 1, Arsenal 2. What does the guest think?
And it's a pretty special guest too, David Vujanic. Great to have you on.
Yo, Thogden, it's VUJ here. I've been growing my hair just in anticipation for the Prem to come back. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Arsenal win, but with a Mitrovic goal. I'm expecting 15 goals from him.
And the next game is Crystal Palace against Southampton. Crystal Palace 14th last season, Southampton 11th. But it was a tale of two cities when it came to the end of the season.
Yeah, it was.
Because Palace were woeful and Southampton had a really good run in.
They did, and Southampton started the season last year terribly. This time round, Southampton, I don't think it's going to be the same. I think Hasenhutl's at the helm, and no one's going to stop you. Especially this Crystal Palace team, which, by the way, half the team's bloody injured. The season hasn't started, lads. How's this happened? Benteke out, Cahill, Sacco, Tompkins, Van Aanholt, and Eze's a doubt.
Oh.
Like, bloody hell, lads. I mean, it really is a kick up the arse for the Palace fan. I'm going to go with a cheeky 1-0 Southampton win. I think Ings is going to get the goal.
Also, Shea Adams is in good form. And because of all that, I'm thinking Crystal Palace 0, Southampton 1.
We agree. What does the guest reckon?
Crystal Palace win 2-0.
And the next game is Liverpool against Leeds. It's the champions of the Premiership against the champions of the Championship.
Massive.
Is that enough champions for you, Theo?
You know, Leeds, not the easiest of games to kick off their Premier League run after 16 years in the Championship. Liverpool away. Probably the hardest game you can have. So, Leeds fans, I feel for you. Mohamed Salah, if he scores in this game, he's scored in 4 consecutive Premier League openers, which is the first Liverpool player to do it, and the second in the history of the Premier League. So, I'm sure he's going to get a goal in a Liverpool 2-0 win. But Leeds fans, don't let this game indent your whole season. Liverpool are different gravy, aren't they?
They certainly are. Now, it really is Fortress Anfield. Last 59 games there, 49 wins and 11 draws.
Yeah.
And another stat, the last 17 games that Liverpool have played against newly promoted teams, they've won them all. I'm going for Liverpool 3, Leeds United 0.
This is a time to have Liverpool players on Fantasy Premier League. And remember, if you want to join our league, this is the code on the screen.
Now over to the guest.
Liverpool against Leeds. Come on, you red men. But I do have a soft spot for Leeds. I really, really do. I love Bielsa. I think he's an absolute character. I'm expecting Liverpool 3-1, but I'm going to settle for a 2-2. It's their first game back in the Prem. I can see Leeds being a problem.
And the next game is West Ham United against Newcastle United, and last season they were 16th and 13th. Having said that, West Ham is not a happy place at the moment, is it?
No, behind the scenes there's problems. You know, all the fans are saying FSG out, and it's a difficult position for the players to be in when everyone behind you is turning on you, even the fans. So coming into this game, you could argue Newcastle had that advantage. However, they're at home, and David Moyes loves playing against Steve Bruce. They've played against each other in the Premier League 19 times, and David Moyes has only lost twice.
Yeah, and Newcastle are not good starters to the season. The last 7 opening days, drawn 1, lost 6.
Yeah, Dubravka, their starting goalkeeper's out. Clark, Dummett, Even Fabian Schär's out as well. So I'm going to go with West Ham 1-0.
Overall, I'm going for West Ham 1, Newcastle 0.
Let's hear the guest predictions.
It's going to be a tough game, but I'm going to go 3-1 West Ham.
And the next game is West Bromwich Albion, who've been promoted to the PL for the 5th time against Leicester, who were 5th last season. What do you think, Theo?
I think watch out for Mateus Pereira. I think he's going to get off to a goal and an assist. He's going to be involved in a goal contribution.
I'm looking forward to seeing Diangana and Pereira. I want to see how can they do at this higher level.
Okay.
I'm going West Brom 1, Leicester 2.
Well, I'm going to go for West Brom 1, Leicester 1. Mainly because West Brom got 17 draws last season in the Championship.
Over to the guest.
1-0 West Brom.
And the next game is Jose Mourinho against Carlo Ancelotti. Two of the best managers in the world, Theo? Tottenham, Everton.
I know, it's going to be a good game. And I think it's the battle of some of the best fullbacks as well. Digne and Doherty. I think it'll be a good game, this.
Yes.
Jose Mourinho will want to get off to a good start for the Amazon Prime series. And I think he'll start it with a win. I think Tottenham are going to win 2-1. I can see Heung-min Son scoring, and actually Dele Alli as well.
Well, I'm interested to see how Decore and Allen do in central midfield if they come in. I want to see if Everton are tighter this season.
Right.
And James, everyone wants to see him. Then I suppose the big question mark, Harry Kane. Can he get off to a good start this season or not? But overall, I'm thinking Spurs 2, Everton 0.
It's guest time.
I saw the Netflix documentary of Mourinho. I just think that camp hasn't got enough of a long bench. I'm going to go for Everton win. 2-1 Everton.
Sheffield United against Wolverhampton Wanderers, 9th against 7th. Now, Sheffield United overall had a good season last season. They were very tight defensively. Can they continue in that vein, Theo?
Well, they start off well. Last time out, these guys played late in the Premier League last season, and it was a John Egan 93rd minute winner to win 1-0 for Sheffield United. Could we see a similar story? Well, I reckon John Egan will score again. He likes his fixture at Bramall Lane. I think he'll score, but I think Raul Jimenez will score too. 1-1 for me, points aside. What do you reckon, Dad?
Well, I reckon that Wolves love the opening day of the season. 3 wins, 4 draws of the last 7 games.
Interesting.
And I'm looking forward to this one. Do you think the lad Silva will get a run out?
Maybe. I don't know. If you spend something like nearly 40 mil on an 18-year-old, then probably deserves a bit of game time.
I just hope he's not going to be the next Joe Linton. Ooh. I'm going to agree with you, Theo. 1-1. What do you think, mate?
I've got a soft spot for both of these teams. I love Wolves. I love Adama Traore. Shiny arms, they baby oil him up. 1-1.
And finally, Brighton and Hove Albion against Chelsea. 15th against 4th. And all I can say here is Ziyech, Pulisic, Havertz, Werner. What a game this is going to be. And not forgetting Adam Lallana.
They had a friendly coming up to this. I think it was a 1-1 draw, actually. Hudson-Odoi tried to head the ball in. It came off his shoulder. Landed at Werner's feet within 4 minutes. He scored. Shot. 28 goals in the Bundesliga last year. I think he'll be good this year.
Well, I tell you what, Theo. He's in my fantasy team, so I bloody hope so.
Oh, is he? I'm not going to tell anyone my fantasy. This video, we're not going to show our fantasy team. I want to keep it secret. All I'm going to say is join the league.
My goodness, Chelsea have got some amazing attacking talent.
Yeah, it's whether it clicks. Frankie Lampard's got a lot of pressure. When you spend that much money on new players, it's difficult because they've got a link. They're not going to happen overnight.
I'm going Brighton 0, Chelsea 2.
Watch out for Tariq Lamptey playing the right wing-back position. He'll want to do well against Chelsea because he was in the Chelsea academy. I'd like to see Kai Havertz start. And I think they'll win 2-1. Time for the guess.
I'm expecting Chelsea to batter Brighton. They have made so many signings. It was like the Sports Direct sale. It's always on sale. They picked up way too many items. I'm going to go for Chelsea 3-0.
And are you going to do a live stream on Saturday, Theo?
I should do. Maybe the Liverpool Leeds game will be the one to stream because that is an interesting game. So watch out for that as well. Stay tuned on the Thogden channel. Subscribe. Make sure you have notifications on as well so you never miss a live stream coming out tomorrow. I'd like to hear your guys' predictions for the opening week of the Premier League. Thank you for watching this video. We will see you next week. Thanks for the guests for coming on.
Shout out to Thog Dad. More active on the YouTubes this year myself too. Thank you for having me, Thogden, and I'll see you very soon, mate. Have a nice...
VUJ, welcome on here anytime. Everyone go subscribe to his channel, link in the description, and we'll see you very soon. Bye, guys.